over to Atlantic Avenue. Lopez says retail is next.
Bringing the right retail tenant in here that could also become an amenity for the buildings.
Both buildings are currently at 50% occupancy, but as more people move in, Atlantic Avenue's next chapter is just beginning. In Prospect Heights, Daniela Rodriguez, News 12, Brooklyn.
Quite the transformation, Daniela. There's a QR code right there on your screen. Scan it and you'll learn more about all the other ways on 12 we're helping rebuild Brooklyn and highlighting our borough. You can even submit your ideas for what you think we should cover next. Then tune in every Tuesday and Thursday morning, starting at 5:30 for Rebuilding Brooklyn.
Well, the basketball season is right around the corner, and a lot of professional games on TV this year will have Fairfield County fingerprints all over them. That's because for the first time in more than 20 years, the NBA is returning to NBC. And the NBC Sports headquarters in Stamford will play a massive role in the production. On Tuesday nights, NBC will broadcast 2 NBA games coast to coast. Monday night games will be broadcast live on Peacock. The company says it's leaning heavy on nostalgia with the use of its classic round ball rock theme music, while also focusing on the future.
You know, the nation's going to watch Connecticut every Tuesday night. As soon as they watch Premier League, as soon as they watch college football. I mean, I talk to friends sometimes and they're amazed it's all coming from this little studio we have here down in Stamford, Connecticut.
To have these businesses coming in to do these things make your community stronger. And I think it's just a feather in the cap of this area to have many different networks and many different businesses working out of here now.
And it all tips off with NBC's opening night doubleheader on October 21st. Sunday night basketball on NBC will begin in February. Well, the Yankees are back at bat tonight. Their season is on the line, trailing the Toronto Blue Jays by 2 games. So that means the Yanks have to win all 3 remaining games back-to-back. Tonight's game follows a rough Sunday night showing where the Yankees lost 13-7. Tonight's make-or-break game begins at 8 o'clock.
Well, he grew up in Newark, sat in the same classrooms, and now runs the districts for Hispanic Heritage Month. News 12's Jennifer Porterreal shows us the journey from student to superintendent.
The superintendent is the person who helps make the dreams of children become real.
That dream started early for Roger Leon in kindergarten when the teacher first explained the job of a superintendent.
Can you imagine if I have the ability to organize an entire system to make sure that all of the dreams of all of my classmates became real? I thought that was super powerful.
That moment stayed with him, fueling a lifelong mission to lead and inspire. By 2018, Leon made history, becoming Newark's first Latino superintendent.
Giving back to both of my schools was really important to me.
He was born here, raised here, he went to school here, and right now Leon is running New Jersey's largest school district right here in his hometown.
Understand the big picture.
Leon's journey went from student to teacher to principal, every step building his leadership.
The fact that I am Latino obviously sent a strong message to the Latino community because he's the way they have known above everything else.
His story is rooted in family, especially his mother who migrated from Cuba and instilled a strong sense of purpose.
Think of yourself in the greatest light and then shed that light on as many people.
And that is exactly what he has done, teaching thousands, mentoring hundreds, watching generations succeed.
I was given the incredible opportunity to shepherd ahead the incredible brains of students that were already there.
A dream planted in kindergarten, now shaping the future of Newark, one student at a time. In Essex County, Jennifer Porterreal, News 12, New Jersey.
News 12 and your local Toyota dealer are proud to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month and the contributions of Hispanics and Latino Americans in our communities and across the nation.
most children and adults with autism are gifted in certain areas of the brain, but other areas are underdeveloped.
Brain Balance in Norwalk has helped Ben and other kids with autism, ADHD, and learning disabilities smile.
He's become so much more confident in himself. He's stronger, and just being able to see the positive moments that he's always had.
The 7-year-old really cares about others too. He's been invited by State Senate Majority Leader Bob Duff to talk about banning foods that are bad for you.
Artificial food, I are really bad for our body. I want to ban that.
He goes to the grocery store, he sees things with like too much added sugars and fruit dyes, he tries to hide them on the shelf so that people can't buy them. Artificial food dyes are really affecting brain health overall, and Ben is an amazing advocate.
Brain Balance has been able to work with autistic kids like Ben without medicine.
Toxins in the air, stress reactions, sedentary behavior, all of these things can change the way our genes produce proteins, but those can be reversible by proper stimulation, proper diet, proper movement, and that's what Brain Balance is really all about.
You've been able to talk while you're balancing here, right? I'm going to see if I can try to do that. Saying, hey, oh! How do you do it?
I don't practice a lot Brain Balance.
Duh.
No, I don't buy CDs.
Get the latest headlines on the News 12 stories that could impact your day. Delivered right to your inbox. Sign up now. To sign up, just scan the QR code or go to news12.com/newsletter now. Get your health check, courtesy of Be Well. We'll check in on the current health topics and trends to keep your mind sharp and your body strong. Watch Health Check, only on Be Well. Every weekday at 11:30 a.m. on News 12 New York.
Those in New Jersey planning to fly anytime soon may be keeping one eye on the government shutdown.
It comes with the uncertainty at the airport. Air traffic controllers are working, but they're not getting paid right now. News 12 New Jersey's Lauren Dew is joining us live from Newark Airport with more. Lauren.
Yeah, as travelers come by, we're asking them questions. How do they feel about this? They're going through security. They're getting on a plane, all while the TSA agents and air traffic controllers are not getting paid. So we're about a week in here, and there's growing concerns that we could see a lot of delays and cancellations. Yesterday, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy was here at Newark Airport meeting with impacted workers and trying to push for the end of this shutdown for the sake of those air traffic controllers. He says that they are essential workers on the job and won't get paid until the government shutdown is over. They did caution that there could be mass flight delays and cancellation if these workers take unpaid sick time to work other jobs. He says controllers are worried about the everyday cost of living.
They're not just now thinking about the airspace and the jobs they have to do in these towers or TRACONs or centers across the country. They're thinking about, am I going to get a paycheck? And their paychecks should come a week from tomorrow. And so now what they think about as they're controlling our airspace is, how am I going to pay my mortgage? How do I make my car payment? I have a couple kids at home. How do I put food on the table? I'm working 6 days a week. Do I have to take a second job and drive Uber when I'm already exhausted from doing a job that's already stressful, to think about how I can make extra money because the government may not provide me a paycheck?
And so during other previous government shutdowns, air traffic controllers came to a hard stop due to air traffic controllers calling out. Right now in Newark Airport, it's not terrible. You have 10 delays and you have 0 cancellations. We'll keep an eye on things.